So path tracer, multi-user tutorial. So I have the topology here. So multi-user link between two packet tracer instances. Okay. So as you can see, we have two packet tracers here. Okay, so addressing table, so device, so IP address of the mask. So PC objectives is part 1 is establish a local multi-user connection to another instance of packet tracer, and then verify connectivity across a local multi-user connection. Okay, so background is the multi-user feature in packet tracer allows multiple point-to-point connection between multiple instances of packet tracer. So this first packet tracer multi-user activity is a quick tutorial demonstrating the steps to establish and verify multi-user connection to another instance of packet tracer within the same LAN. So ideally, this activity is meant for 2 students, however, it can also be completed as a solo activity. So simply by opening the 2 separate files to create 2 separate instances of packet tracer on your local machine. Let's see, I'll open this one. So this one is done the client side. I'm opening this first. So part 1 is establish a local multi-user connection to another instance of packet tracer. So step 1 is select a partner and determine the role of each student. So in our case, it will be the user and the server. Okay. So now for the server side. Server side. Oops. So, this is the server side student A is this, then client side student B. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we already have the same. Find a fellow classmate. Okay, so we have 2 completion, no? Okay, so first one, I'll select a partner, so but we will be a solo player, so find a classmate with whom you will cooperate to activity. Computers must both be connected to the same LAN. So determine which of you will play the server side and which of you will play the client side in this activity. Okay, so opens the packet tracer multi-user server side. So step 2, client side player. So I think this is for the client side. This is for the server side. Okay. First, we're on the server side. So server side player configure the server side of the PTMU link. So the client side player must have the IP address, port number, and password used by the server side player before the client side player can create a connection to the server side player. Okay, so configure the packet tracer to be ready for an incoming connection by completing the following steps. Client side we have. Okay, so click the extension menu, then multi-user, then this extension. or multi. Where's the extension? The multi-user connection. That one appears 0. Okay. So if you have two local listening addresses, if there are more than 2 listed, refer to the first 2 only. The first one is the real IP address of the server sends to your local machine. So it is the IP address your computer uses to send and receive data. So the other IP address can only be used within your own computer environment. Is this the multi-user? Let's see extensions. There are no extensions here. I think that is the extension. This is the only one. Alright. Extensions meaning. Oh, okay, we have this. Okay. So let's first one delete this. This is the extensions menu. Okay. So click the extensions menu, then multi-user, then listen. Okay. Then listen. Okay. So you have 2 local listening addresses. Okay. So 192.168.1.7, then that 107. Okay. So the first one is the real IP address. Okay. The first one is the real IP address of the server side. Okay. That is our IP address. It is the IP address your computer uses to send and receive data. So the other IP address is this is the loopback address. Okay, so the port number is listed next to your IP addresses. So the 38,101. So if this is the first instance of packet tracer you open on your computer, then the port number will be first instance. Okay. Let's see. However, if you have multiple ones, okay, so the port number is required by the client side to configure the multi-user connection. So the password is set to Cisco by default. You can change it. It is not necessary. So to tell the client side player the address for them, the client side player will need these 3 pieces of information to connect to your packet tracer instance in step 2. Okay, so in the existing remote network section, you must click always accept. In the existing remote networks, okay. So always accept. That always deny radio is always deny. Let's see. This we can. So I always deny. This will prevent the client side player from creating a new link that is not specified in the subject. Okay, click the multi-user function. Let's click OK. And then what else? Click the multi-user connection. Crowded 3 lines. Okay. And click the remote network and add the remote Focus only on ha. Okay. Click the per zero name and pick it. With and link. Can click it. It is case sensitive. Yeah. Just need to name this. I think it can be. So it can't be. Okay, so click the PKT link, cloud, and verify the connection type is incoming, and that use global multiuser password. Okay, it's incoming. Okay, so click the connections icon, choose the solid copper through connection, click S1 and choose gigabit ethernet. So /1, then click copper straight through. Gigabit. Click nyo yun. Okay, client side player. Configure the client side of the PKT link. Okay. So we're now on the server side and client side. So click the client side player must add a remote network to the topology using the following directions. Okay, next. Click the cursor and choose the connection to outgoing. So in the peer address field, enter the server side address. Okay. The outgoing. Peer address. Or should be peer with link. Should be peer1. Right, peer1. Password is Cisco. Port number is that's reconnect. Let's see. I think we are failed. Okay. So click the zero card should now be yellow. Oh, okay. Okay. Indicating that the two instances of patches are connected. Click the connections icon, choose the solid black copper straight through connection. Okay. In 0. from S2. Okay, here's 0. This one. Okay. So next is the pure cloud on the client side player and the PKT cloud server should now both be blue. Okay, so I think they're blue now. Okay. Or it is the blue. Okay, should be blue now. Okay, the link light between 6 and 5 will transition. Okay, so it's now green. Turn to green. Okay, so then, okay, so verify connectivity across some local multi-user connection. So the server side pairs configures the PTM test server with the IP address of server side. Where is the server side? Okay. IP address. Okay. So we'll be configuring this. The server is 10.1. So this must is the DNS server is 10.10. Okay. So now is verify connectivity and access web page on the server side. Okay. Let's see. So the client side player should now able to ping the PC in the client side player instance. Okay. So the client player should also be able to open the web browser. Okay. In the client side, let's see the client side. So we don't have okay, we have a client side player. So it is the and then the server is okay. So now for PC, let's see, from server side we need to ping up from PTU, from our server, we are able to ping the PC, and then on the PC will be pinging the ping 1, okay, and then what is the state on the web page? Let's see. We're going to do that. Okay, so we have the PTU link. Congratulations, you have successfully verified Tracer multi-user connections. Okay. So on our server side, we have a 70% completion, and then on our server side is 30% completion. Okay. Let's see, disconnect. Let's see if we need the email link. Okay. Should be pair 0, pair 1. So that's it.